Hello, friends on YouTube. I have not updated anyone in a long time on what I've been doing with my life. So that's why I'm here today making another vlog. It's been a minute and I miss this a lot. So I'm going to get back to talking to my camera and you guys on a daily basis.
Cease to identify with the ego.
It's a new year and I'm trying to make it a new me. I'm one of those people that takes the new year really seriously. Like New Year's Day was not just another day for me. It was a chance at transforming and starting fresh. Pardon me, I'm just getting ice for my cold brew that I brought home yesterday. Anyways, I set a lot of goals for myself this year and I'm really trying to stick to them. I want this year to be a good one and I'm not giving myself any excuses like I always do. One thing that I want to focus more on is this kind of content, YouTube, TikTok, whatever it may be, because this is just, it's what I enjoy. And there's a part of me that forgot. I got a part-time job back in May of last year. And I got really stressed out at this job because it's a job and because, you know, we're still working through a pandemic, people calling sick all the time. It's a stressful environment. And I feel like any job, you're gonna have ups and downs regardless. But I was really getting in my head and forgetting that I did get this job to just like have fun and meet friends. And I've met a lot of friends and I am having a lot of fun. So I'm trying to just get back in that mindset and trying to focus more on what actually brings me joy in my life rather than like at a job, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to focus on my art, my videos, and whether or not I can turn that into a job is beside the fact. Like I used to only want to focus on my YouTube channel when I thought that it could be a career for me because we're so programmed in our society to think that money is the most important thing and that whatever you're doing as a hobby should be bringing in income or whatever. I just want to be happy. And if I have to work a silly little part-time job while I do the things that make me happy, that's fine. So that's just where my head's been at lately. Just trying to get back into the swing of loving every part of life and being in the present moment and enjoying it. So here are a couple creative updates on things that I've been working on. I decided that I'm creating my own painting series and I'm going to do a painting that is inspired by each of the zodiac signs during each of the zodiac seasons. So since Aquarius season just started, I made this painting a couple weeks ago. So it's an acrylic pour with blues and whites to represent the sign of Aquarius. And it's bold like Aquarius energy is. And then I'm in the process of painting the Aquarius logo on. It's not gonna be this simple. I'm gonna add a little bit more detail to it. And I'm just really excited about it because I'm already planning the one for Pisces season. February is coming up. And I have this pendant. This is one of my favorite pendants too. It's a really nice one. It's got purple shimmer on top and then it's filled with amethyst, which is the birthstone for February. So this will be like the featured pendant on my Etsy next month. I ran out of amethyst. I was going to make more, but I'm out of amethyst. I have more pendants coming to my website soon too, but this is just one that I wanted to feature. I had a dream that I sold one of these pendants. Oops. I've been having these really realistic dreams and I had a dream that I got the sale notification and even sent me a message and everything, and then I woke up and I checked my orders and I didn't actually receive an order, but maybe it will come because the other day I had a random dream. I was waiting on a jersey that I purchased online and I had been waiting for it, got no shipping emails, and then I saw that people online were getting theirs and I was like, where is mine? I had a dream that I checked my mailroom and that the package was there. So when I woke up, I checked the mailroom and the package was there. So maybe my dreams are just manifestations that are coming to light. It's been crazy, the dreams that I've been having, and I can't even put it into words because I don't fully remember them. I just wake up with this feeling of like I'm either going to experience that dream shortly in the future or I already have experienced that dream in the past and I was just reliving like a memory in my dreams. It's very confusing and it's hard to explain because I don't remember my dreams, but it's just that feeling when I wake up. I just know. In other news, the shirt that I'm wearing, I actually made. I attempted to do a shape on a tie-dye shirt for the first time and it came out. It's a crescent moon. I followed a TikTok tutorial and then I did crumple dye for the rest of it. And it's all shades of blue with some purple and some black on the back. And I'm really proud of it. I love the way that it came out. I haven't even sipped my cold brew yet. Let's see if it's good. Oh, it's so good. So I work at coffee shop. I don't want to say the name for some reason. I was like planning on quitting the company a few months ago because I was so like, I was in this lack mindset where I was like, this job doesn't pay me enough and I need to make more money right now. And so I was gonna quit. But honestly, I really like the environment of my job. Like, I actually very much enjoy it, and I'm making a lot of really good friendships there. So I don't really want to leave and go back to working in an office 9 to 5 all day. Like, it's just really not in the cards for me. So I'm not gonna do that. But anyways, I get a free drink when I'm working, and today was my day off, but I knew that I was gonna want cold brew. So I brought home cold brew with no ice. And then today at home, I added my ice and my oat milk, and now I have fresh cold brew. Not really, because it was sitting in the fridge for the past however many hours, but hey, it's still cold brew. I don't know if you can tell because I'm still recording these videos on an iPhone, but I upgraded my iPhone. And all of my previous videos on my channel before this one were recorded on an iPhone 8, and this one is an iPhone 13 Pro, so the camera has got to be significantly better. Excuse me, there was a plastic bag next to the microphone, so I'm sorry if the sound was muffled. But I was gonna also say that the microphone has to be significantly better, because I noticed that the videos that I was recording on my old phone, the sound was terrible. Like, the whole screen, front and back was cracked. Like, that phone was, I'm sorry, but she was trash. So now that I've upgraded, hopefully my videos will be in better quality. They'd be extremely great quality if I would flip to the back camera, but I like to be able to see myself. Obviously, that's why my eyes keep going this way, because I'm looking at myself. But yeah, anyways, hopefully the videos will be better quality. I have 2 videos planned that I'm really excited about. One of them is a creative project that I did last year that I'm really excited to share. So that's more on my creative side. And then I have another video that's going to just be like a recap of the end of 2021, because I did a lot and I went through a lot and I have a lot of videos from that time. So I'm going to make like a little just end of the year compilation, so that way I can feel like I can actually jump into my new 2022 content. 2022, new year, new me. It's going to be the best. It's going to be the best. And I'm going to be on here a lot more. Okay, and to anyone else watching this video who has a lot of goals for themselves for this year, I just want to like take a second to talk about goals and goal setting and reaching what you want to achieve for yourself. Because in 2020, I had a list of goals written out. I wrote it out probably in like March. And in March of 2021, a year later, I found that same list and hadn't completed any of the tasks that I had on that to-do list. Like, it was like I wrote it that year and I found it a year later. So a whole year had gone by and I didn't finish one thing on this to-do list that I wrote for myself. And for a minute, I was really, really hard on myself about it, because I was like, how did I let a year go by and I didn't achieve any of these little things that I wanted to achieve? Literally not one of them. And realized that last year for me was very much a rest period, because I'm going through a lot of transformation and I'm constantly changing and evolving and leveling up. And with leveling up, you need to rest, because if you just try to keep going all gas, no brakes, you're gonna get burnt out. And I've been through burnout and I don't want to do that to myself again. So I had to go through 2021 was like an entire year of rest for me. I did a lot, but I also did not do a lot, and that's okay. Like, there's so many goals that I have unchecked that I made last year that I'm continuing to just like, okay, that's now just a goal for 2022 instead of 2021. And instead of being mad about it that I didn't achieve those goals earlier, I'm just excited to actually do it this time, because I feel like my personal rest period is ending a little bit. I say that, but then today I literally slept in and napped for like the longest amount of time. I've done nothing today except sleep. It's almost 6:30 p.m. and I'm just drinking my cold brew for the day and like just getting started now. So, you know, some days are going to be off. This isn't how I wanted to spend today, but sometimes you just have to listen to your body and do what it needs. And sometimes that means your goals have to just wait. It doesn't mean that you're giving up. It doesn't mean that you failed. It does not mean that you failed. It means that you're resting, recuperating, replenishing yourself. You're charging up to achieve those goals when you have the energy. But you have to be energized in order to do it. And you have to be motivated. And sometimes I realized that the goals I was chasing weren't even goals that I actually wanted. They were just things I thought would bring me happiness. But that's just, again, where my head's been at. But just some words of encouragement for anyone else who feels like me, because I know it can be really tough to set goals for yourself and then not achieve them and then feel like a failure. You're not a failure. It takes time and patience and discipline. So we got this. Another thing that I want to talk about is how I have been able to get on track with my art business. This is my planner. It is so organized. I have like all of the crystal meetings in here. I have my whole inventory and like things that I need to post, things that I need to finish for this month. And I'm going to be doing stuff like that like weekly, monthly. I'm doing really good at keeping up with that. And it's because I'm treating it like it's like they're assignments, like I'm a student, like I'm giving myself deadlines. And that's really helping me because I excelled as a student. I was a straight A student in school. And it's because I had a very routine things to do. Like I had to do homework, I had to do well on the tests, whatever. And I'm turning that into this because that's how my brain works. If I turn it into assignments for myself, then it's something that I have to get done, regardless of if I want to do it or not. And with art, I do want to do it. It's just the organization that kills me and I don't know where to start. And then I just go into paralysis mode and I do nothing. But having like a plan for myself that's set up like a school routine actually is super beneficial for me. So that's what I've been doing. I'm just actually really excited to create again from, you know, my own little brain. For the first time too, I'm going to be offering prints on my website and I'm really excited about that too because that's going to be brand new for me. And yeah, I'm really excited about all of that aspect, but I'm also really excited about the whole YouTube and TikTok aspect of everything too because that like I like to do this. This is my favorite thing to do. So 2022 is just their year of creation, you feel? I can't zoom when I'm on video. There's my cat. Sitting on her throne at the top of the couch, arms tucked in. This is my baby. I think I'm gonna do a tarot reading because it is January 24th and I haven't done a tarot reading since the start of this year. I think I've done 1 or 2 tarot readings since 2022 started. And that was supposed to be a daily thing. Like that's supposed to be just like daily. It helps me with my journaling and I haven't been journaling either. So there are other things that I have as, they're not even like goals. They're just like habits that I want to implement into my life. Like I want journaling to not even be a second thought. I want to wake up in the morning and journal or do my tarot readings and then journal or whatever it is. But I want habits. Healthy habits. That's what I want. I have a hard time keeping up with stuff. I'll have like one good week where I do all of my stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'm a professional. I got this. And then the next week will come and I'm like, I don't want to do any of that. None of that. So it comes in cycles for me, but we'll get in the habit of getting into habits. Yeah.